Hold onto your hats, Cowboys Nation, this is the blockbuster move we've all been waiting for. The Dallas Cowboys have just pulled off the most shocking and electrifying signing of the NFL offseason. The NFL world is absolutely buzzing today, and for good reason. Justin Simmons, one of the league's premier safeties and a cornerstone of modern defensive play, has officially signed with the Dallas Cowboys in what many are calling the most stunning and impactful move of the entire offseason. The news broke earlier today, sending shockwaves through not just Cowboys Nation but across the entire league. Simmons, a two-time Pro Bowler and four-time All-Pro who spent the majority of his illustrious career with the Denver Broncos, followed by a strong single season with the Atlanta Falcons, has now joined the star-studded roster in Dallas on a two-year deal worth $18 million, with $12 million guaranteed. This is more than just a typical free agency signing. This is a seismic shift in the power dynamics of the NFC and possibly the entire NFL landscape. Simmons brings with him a wealth of experience, veteran leadership, and playmaking ability that immediately elevates the Cowboys' defense to championship caliber. Over the course of his career, Simmons has been known for his incredible range, ball-hawking instincts, and high football IQ. He has consistently ranked among the top safeties in the league, not just statistically, but also in terms of impact. He is the kind of player who can flip the momentum of a game with a single interception or a perfectly timed pass breakup. With 32 career interceptions, he's a menace in the secondary and a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. And now, all of that talent is heading to Dallas. This move couldn't come at a better time for the Cowboys, who are still reeling from their heartbreaking playoff exit last season and are desperate to make a serious Super Bowl push. The defense, while already packed with talent like Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs, and DeMarcus Lawrence, had a glaring weakness at the safety position. That weakness is now a strength with the addition of Simmons. His ability to cover sideline to sideline, play both free and strong safety roles, and communicate like a coach on the field will be invaluable to defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer's system. Simmons is more than just a talent upgrade. He's a cultural addition, someone who brings intensity, professionalism, and high-level preparation to every practice and every game. His arrival will have a ripple effect throughout the entire secondary. Trevon Diggs, for instance, who is returning from injury and remains one of the league's most electrifying corners, will now have a veteran safety behind him who can help anchor deep coverage and allow Diggs more freedom to take calculated risks. That's going to lead to more turnovers, more sacks, and more chaos for opposing offenses. In many ways, this signing symbolizes the Cowboys finally going all in. For years, fans have begged the front office to make bold moves, to stop sitting on cap space and start treating the championship window with urgency. This move feels different. This move says, we are not here just to compete, we are here to win. Owner Jerry Jones, often criticized for being too conservative in free agency, deserves credit here for closing the deal on a player who was also drawing interest from at least 6 other playoff-caliber teams. Simmons chose Dallas. That's huge. It says a lot about where this franchise stands today, and it says even more about where it could go tomorrow. It's hard to overstate how big of a deal this is in the context of the NFC East, too. The Philadelphia Eagles have had a stranglehold on the division's top spot for the past 2 years, and their defense has consistently been one of the league's toughest. But with Simmons now in the fold, Dallas is signaling that they're not just coming for the division title, they're coming for it all. The Giants and Commanders are both rebuilding, and neither of them have the firepower to match what Dallas is putting together on defense. Imagine a secondary that features Simmons playing center field, with Diggs and Bland locking down the corners, and Micah Parsons terrorizing quarterbacks from the edge. It's a defensive coordinator's dream and an offensive coordinator's nightmare. You can already feel the tone shifting. Pundits are recalibrating their power rankings. Vegas is adjusting Super Bowl odds. This is not a flash-in-the-pan kind of deal, this is foundational. Social media exploded the moment the news broke. Within minutes, Simmons to Dallas was trending nationwide. NFL analysts across ESPN, NFL Network, and other outlets couldn't stop talking about it. Fans flooded the Cowboys' official Instagram page with flame emojis, celebratory gifs, and pure unfiltered joy. One fan tweeted, "This is the best signing we've made since Dion." I said it. Another replied, "I'm shaking. This defense just became legendary." Even some NFL players chimed in, with former teammates of Simmons expressing their admiration and excitement for what he brings to the table. It's clear that Justin Simmons commands respect across the league, and now he's going to bring that respect and fear into every stadium wearing that iconic star on his helmet. From a scheme perspective, Simmons is a dream fit in Dallas. Defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer has a long history of getting the best out of versatile safeties. Whether it's disguising coverages, shifting pre-snap formations, or blitzing from depth, Zimmer is known for maximizing his secondary's potential. Simmons gives him an elite chess piece to play with. Expect to see him not just in traditional coverage roles but also as a blitzer, a run stopper, and even in some nickel packages. He's that versatile, and don't underestimate his locker room presence either. Simmons has always been known as a high-character guy, a true professional, and someone younger players naturally gravitate toward. That kind of leadership will be vital in a room that's still maturing and finding its identity. Cowboys training camp is going to be a circus now in the best way. All eyes will be on Simmons as he steps onto the field with his new teammates for the first time. Media coverage will be wall to wall. Every move, every rep, every interception he makes in practice will be dissected and debated. But if history is any indication, Simmons won't just meet expectations, he'll exceed them. His preparation is second to none. He studies tape like a quarterback. He trains like a corner. And he plays with the heart of a linebacker. That's a rare combination, and it's the exact combination Dallas has been missing. Of course, this move also puts pressure on the Cowboys' offense. With a defense this talented, the offense doesn't need to be explosive every week, but they do need to be consistent. Quarterback Dak Prescott will benefit immensely from more favorable field position and fewer shootouts. The running game, which has been a question mark since Ezekiel Elliott's departure, will have more room to grow. And the receiving core, led by CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks, can now thrive knowing the defense can get them the ball back quickly and often. In short, this signing doesn't just improve the defense, it lifts the entire team. It's worth remembering where Justin Simmons came from. Drafted in the 3rd round out of Boston College by the Denver Broncos, he wasn't a household name on day one. But through sheer effort, elite performance, and unmatched preparation, he became one of the best safeties in the league. Year after year, he was a bright spot on a struggling Denver team, a leader in the locker room, and a force on the field. Now, he gets to bring that same energy to a team with legitimate Super Bowl aspirations. He's not coming to Dallas to build something from scratch. He's coming to finish the job. So where do we go from here? Well, if you're a Cowboys fan, you start dreaming big. This is the kind of move that shifts narratives. It's the kind of signing that fans remember decades from now. And if it leads to a Lombardi trophy, Simmons will be etched into Cowboys history forever. For now, enjoy the moment. Celebrate the fact that for once, the Cowboys went out and made the bold move. They didn't settle, they didn't wait, they pounced. And in doing so, they may have just changed the entire trajectory of the 2025 NFL season. One thing is clear, the star just got a little brighter in Dallas. And with Justin Simmons in the fold, the Cowboys' time may finally be now.